Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Tonight, and today I'm going to show you how to get Viper4Android or Viper4Rise or Viper4Divine on any Android device. So first of all, what you're gonna have to have is a rooted device, and you will have to have Magisk installed on it. So Magisk is a rooting software and it will provide you with Viper4Android. You have to download its module. So first of all, what you have to do is you have to go into Play Store, and let me just connect to my Wi-Fi. And in Play Store you have to download BusyBox, install it. It does not take a lot of time. It is a really light application. So let's go into BusyBox now. Go into BusyBox, grant the permission, close it off, and here you're going to select the system xbin install, and you're going to go and install BusyBox once again, system/bin, and install it once again. So now you have to go into Magisk, go over here, go into download and search for Viper4Android. So after you search for it, these will come up. So I'm just going to select the Viper4Android FX and I'm going to click on install. So it's downloading it right now, and if you are not able to find it and the Magisk says that no module available or something like that, just go into settings and click on clear repo cache. So it's downloading it right now. So after downloading the zip file, it will go into this mode, flashing, and it is asking us to press volume up key. And now press volume down key. Just pressing down until it registers that the volume down key has been pressed. So here you can select which version do you want. So it is always better to go with the latest version. So I'm just gonna press volume up key to install the new version. And here you can select what kind of UI you want. And there's two versions over here, material design and the original. So I'm going to go with the original because I installed the material design and it is a bit confusing. So I'm going to go with the original one. So it is asking you where to install the application, as a system application or the user application. So I'm just going to go ahead and install it as system application. So it says if you are having any issues, press volume down key, and if you do not have any issues, press volume up key. So it is recommended to go with the no option, so I'm going to do that. So it is asking if I'm using any device like OnePlus 3T. So I'm just going to press volume down key because my device is not OnePlus 3T or a device something like that. So it is starting to install the Viper4Android. So it is installed now and we can reboot our device now. So we're just going to let it reboot. So the device just booted up and we're going to go in Viper4Android now. Allow the permissions and press OK. So it is working now. If it wasn't working, it would ask us to install the drivers, and you can also see that by going over here and looking at the driver status. And as you can see, it is saying the driver version and you have all the things over here. So if I enable it right over here, it will show that it is enabled. So as you can see, it says enabled. So Viper4Android is now working and you can have a lot of fun with it. So I've already made a video about the best settings for Viper4Android, and if you want to check out that video, the link to that video will be up in the cards and also down in the description. So I think that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please subscribe to this channel and do follow me on Instagram as well. This is Chaitanya signing off.